Salute discipuli and salute omnes. Welcome again to another episode of Latin in Layman's. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're taking the Latin preposition trans, which means across, sometimes can also mean over or through, depending on the context that it's used and or assimilated with another word when we etymologize. So, if you want to learn some more stuff, and you can see about how transport shares similar linguistic characteristics to transverse abdominis thereafter, or transitory, or transparent, or translate, then would love to have you stick on with me. I was also checking the comments just real quickly from my video that I filmed earlier this afternoon during lunchtime-ish. And Azalea, I'm a huge sticker dude. I got so many stickers all over the place. Here's another one of mine. This is kind of one of my water bottles that I definitely have. Like I've had so many that they basically they're covering. Like I have a mom against vaping. That I just slap them on there. But for my Nalgene here, these I just have a few, like a Brewing Co. one and Tillamook when my brother went to Oregon and brought that to me, as well as that one because he knows that I love biking a lot. And then these are the mascots because we had the MIT rep come here and talk to the kids. So I got some swag there. And you know what? Not gonna lie, I'm a slut for stickers, but no slut shaming. But I'm definitely a slut for stickers. I will like I see a sticker, I immediately ask if it's for free. I'm that kind of person. That being said, love you guys. Love all the support. Thank you. And for those that are new, um, stick on with me. I know that this is a longer video, but you know what? Maybe you'll learn something new. And then you can whip it out at the dinner table tonight when you're talking with your parents or you're talking with your friends or you're talking with your family. You could be like, well, did you know that actually when you etymologize the word transitory, because we've been talking about how we're in a transitory market right now. I keep on hearing that transitory all the time. Thank you, Jay Powell. You don't know anything about economics. Anyways, and I don't know a lot about economics, but that guy also doesn't. He's just a spokes guy. Anyways, ramble bambling. Don't need to be talking about economics right now because economics is actually really boring in my opinion. Sorry, but yeah, that's why I didn't really pursue it that much and why I don't know a lot about it. And that being said, Latin and Layman's, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. You can find me, Ramble Bambling to the nth degree. And honestly, there was somebody that commented and was like, you know what? I would just listen to your Ramble Bambles. If you guys are actually interested in that, I would entertain that. You guys give me questions. I can ramble bamble. I can do more Q&As. I can talk with my audience. Throw the comments below if that's something that you want, because I would definitely like to entertain it. I could do etymology. I could do Latin grammar. I could do just ramble bamble episodes. I could do episodes where I am reading books. I am some people want some ASMR, so we can entertain that because I've actually had people tell me that my voice is so soothing that they'll just put on my podcast to fall asleep at night, which honestly, thank you for hyping up my voice like that. I never thought that my voice was that nice to listen to. Hopefully, it doesn't put you to bed because it's boring, but if it does, that's okay. At least you're listening. Thanks for the support either way and for the view. Maybe go ahead and rate as well. Transport. Trans means across. Latin porto portare means to carry. So what is it when you transport something? You suffix to the prefix, you carry across. Wow. And what am I doing here if I take this as expo marker and I transport it from here on over to right here? Maybe you can see it because I saw that in the frame. Transported it right here. Now it's there. That being said, I've carried it across the room to another location. Transcend. Trans means across, send coming from scendere, which means to climb. Also, transcend can mean over or through, so maybe it means to really climb over in this case when you transcend something. So if you didn't know, now you know. Transparent, however, trans means across or through, more likely in this context. Pareo in the Latin means to appear. So when something is transparent, it is appearing all the way through. And hey, I'm a transparent person. If you guys don't know, I'm a pretty real dude. I hope that you guys see through me and you continually see through me because I will try and give you guys all of what I am here because it's hard to see because we are still separated by a screen and over the ethers and stuff. But hopefully I can be as transparent for you guys and you guys can see that because I am. I'm an open book at this point. I am a very vulnerable person. I used to be a very guarded individual, and now I embrace all of which that is my vulnerability because now I've realized that exposing my fleshy self, you know what? The soft white underbelly is it's a lot of strength because you're in turn you're kind of making yourself vulnerable and weak, but you're saying, you know what, come at me, see what you got nothing. Next one. Well, look at that. Transport, to transfer, pharaoh means to carry, lato, latere in the Latin also means to carry. All of them really mean to carry across or to carry through. Huh, I don't know. Translate. They're just different words in Latin, right? Porto portare means to carry. Ferro ferrare means to carry and or bear. And same thing with latum. Next one, transmit. Trans across. Mit coming from mito mitere, which means to send. When you transmit something, rather, you send across. Something that's transitory, trans means across. It is an irregular verb in Latin that means to go. That's also where we get exit from. Ex means out of, it means he, she, it goes. What does exit really mean? When you look at it above a threshold of a door, it means he, she, it goes out of it. And in that case, probably thus. Transitive, same thing here, just instead of ori, it's IVE, the action of going across. Transitive, the same thing versus transitory pertaining to something that is gone across. And or, yeah, and we're in a transitory market right now, whatever that means, because they keep on throwing words out and they keep on saying that we're not in a recession or we're not in inflation or it's transitory inflation or something like that. I don't know. Stupid. Transverse will be our last one here. Trans means across. Versa means turning and or to turn. And then I thought I would do an honorable mention for my kinesiology people here. Abdominis. Abdominis refers to of the abdomen. Transverse, turning across. Well, we have the six-pack abs, which are the erectus abdominis, which keeps us upright. Sorry for that tongue tie. But the transverse runs across. We actually have deeper abs. We also have the obliques that run like this, but transverse runs like this across, and that muscle helps you suck in your stomach. So if you've ever seen a bodybuilder that's doing that vacuum pose, that's what the transverse abdominis is doing. It's taking your abs and it's pulling them up and into. So that's what you're doing when you're doing the transverse abdominis. If you could see what I was doing, maybe you can try it right now. Sucking in that gut as much as you can, transverse. If you learned something new, I would appreciate your love and support. Hope you have a wonderful day. Tempo Sesta Skedere.